Now, you know, when we wake up in the morning every single day, no one really planned for bad things to happen. When we get up in the morning, we all pray for a good day. We want things to be better, things to be good. No one can plan, okay, I want to have an accident today. We don't do that. But those things, even if we don't plan them, they still happen. Every day we learn about things happening to people that they didn't plan for. Nobody wished to have an accident. Nobody wished to have a problem. Nobody wished to run into somebody and get mad and then start talking. Nobody wants that. But bad things always happen. And bad things happen because the devil always attacks us in so many ways. You know, the devils will attack you from many fronts. He will bring this to you. If you avoid that, he will bring something else. That's his tactics. He always wants to hurt us, to kill us, to separate us from the Lord. That's what he wants. He attacks us from many fronts. But faith is something that will keep us, even when the devil is attacking us. Faith is something that will always save us. Faith, did you know that your faith will even protect you from the attack of the enemy? Amen. Let's look in Ephesians chapter 6. Let's have the next one. Ephesians chapter 6, 13 to 16. Can we see that?
Yes.
13 to 16. Therefore, take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. Stand therefore, having girded your waist with truth, having put on the breastplate of righteousness. So we gotta use truth, we gotta use righteousness, and having shod your feet with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Truth, righteousness, peace, all those are weapons that we have to use to fight the evil. But look at what verse 16 says. Above all of that, above peace, above righteousness, above what is the other one? Above truth, righteousness, peace, above all that, taking the shield of faith with which you will be able to quench all the fiery dart of the wicked ones. So you see that above all of that, if you have faith, you will be able to protect yourself against the attack of the enemy. The devil always will attack you, but if you have faith in God, which means you are connected to your God, which means you are in connection with your God, you are protected because of your faith. Because you know we don't always have time to pray. Every day when we wake up, we can be doing something and the devil will always attack us. We don't always have time to pray. Sometimes things just happen to us. But your faith will always help you, will always protect you. We know the story of Daniel. Daniel in the lion's den. He was thrown in the lion's den. We all know the story. But Daniel was not a Superman or something like that. Daniel has just faith in his God. He knew that God will be always there. He trusted God. Even if he would have burned in that furnace, he knew that at the end he will be with God. But God delivered him from there. His friends, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, in the blazing furnace, they refused to bow down to the statue of the king. And when they were thrown in that fire, they knew that God will be with them. Amen. They knew that God will be, because they have faith in this God. Amen. We can all have that kind of faith. We are just human beings like them. Abraham, you know the story of Abraham when God asked him to give his own son, to sacrifice his own son. This story is in Hebrew 11:17. We don't have it on the screen, but you can read it. Hebrew 11:17. Abraham knew that God already promised me that I'm going to have a son, and through this son, I'm going to be the father of a great nation. So this is the same God that turns around and asks me to sacrifice the son that he promised me that he was going to give me. So if God says that, that means that he knows how he's going to bring the son back. Some kind of way. That faith in God. Abraham has a strong faith. And he didn't hesitate a second to sacrifice his son. But God wanted to test him to see if he really trusts him. And he shows that he really trusts him.